Happy evening. Happy Wednesday. Happy beautiful sunny day. Whatever that is to you. So I hope that you all had a wonderful day. It's a little windy, so I hope that you can hear me. But I was going to take a walk through the garden. So I thought that I would bring you along during our little walk to see what is actually in here. I did not come and check the garden last night, but there's so many things that are always very new when it comes to the garden every day. So I'm gonna turn this camera around, excuse me, and we're gonna walk through the garden, see some things that might be dying, but here we go. So if you are new to the garden, first of all, please ignore this. This is all just a mess. We've got 3 sections. So we've got the newest section that was new last year. We've got an end ground, which is right around the grill and our blackstone. And then right over there are 3 8x4 beds. And we just live in normal suburban neighborhood. But look at like that. Our neighbors, let me see if I can zoom. We actually gifted them that raised bed last year. It's like this one. And then they got their own and they've got some little peas growing over here. So it's really cool. I feel like a good garden influence in real life. A gal over there has a garden. Anyways, we're not worried about that. We're worried about this garden here. So we're going to go bed by bed. So here is Sweet Alyssum. And honestly, it looks like it's kind of dying back. It was definitely more flowery. Looks like it's dying back. I wonder if it's because it's too hot. And Sweet Alyssum, I believe, is more of like a cool weather plant. So we'll see how that goes. Also, weeding needs to be done. So whenever you see those perfect aesthetic gardens on Instagram, please be reminded that there are gardens that also look like this and need to be weeded as well. I do not use pesticides in the garden, so there's that. Here we've got a nice basil. This is a Genovese basil. Really cool thing is that if you keep kind of pruning it, so if I was gonna pick this basil, I would pick it from right here and take it, and those two will keep growing out as they would, but it's gonna get more bushier. Gosh, I gotta get in here and weed. But as you can see, instead of it just standing straight up, it's grown bushier. It's gonna help it stand up. It's gonna help it not really get pushed over by the wind. And for me, I feel like it just produces more basil. So this is just one of them. I think I've got like 9 basil plants in here, or at least this variety of basil. Now, I'm not sure what pepper this is. I wanna say that this is Tabasco. I've got 3 of them that look like that in here. This is a jalapeno, but it's being shaded by this alyssum. So I might have to trim that back so this can get more, but it does have flowers on it. And they don't look to me like really dying back. This one right here, as we pull more weeds back, that'll be the highlight of, hey, everybody's got weeds in the garden. All right, here we are. This is a cayenne. How stinking cool. All the cayenne on here. This is actually the first pepper to set peppers by a lot. I don't think there's any that have. Now here's my jalapeno. You can see that there's that yellow one over there. That's gonna die off. The flower did not pollinate, but it looks like this one might be doing the same thing over there. That guy. Alrighty. Here, these ones are all bell peppers between all of this mess. And I'm probably gonna try to weed along while I show you the garden, just because this is overboard. Extremely overboard. All right, we got some bell peppers right here. Now, I top all of mine. I know that the Epic Gardening had shared a reel that had said that to not top bell peppers. I topped my bell peppers last year, and he said he got 3 to 5 peppers. You can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, there's already 6 peppers on here. This is a King of the North, and I just stopped counting. Like, there's a whole many buds. Now, It's not guaranteed all of them will get pollinated. However, ooh, you're growing bell peppers too? Oh, that's dope. Is there a certain variety that you are growing? This is I want to say a King of the North. It's by Baker Creek. But not the end of my gardener. Wow, epic gardening. Oh, there it is. I don't know why I'm peeling it off, but there's the beginning of a little bell pepper. So you gotta love that. But I will have so much more than 3 to 5 peppers per bell pepper. Here's another bell pepper. I don't think there's any peppers on there, but there's so many flowers, and the flowers that are dying look to still be, you know, kicking out stuff. So here's that flowering cilantro. Now, the joke about cilantro is that it bolts so stinking easily. Let's see, I'm not sure. It's my first garden. Hey, no problem. It's bell pepper, and that's all that matters. Because have you seen the price of red bell peppers lately? Not lately, like for a while. It is kind of ridiculous. So I feel like I have a cash crop just of growing bell peppers. And then you can save your seeds. It's a win-win. All right, got a random rogue lettuce. Onions in here, still got a weed. And alyssum, and then deep down in here. Growing with Hudson. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the chat. Here is, what is that, sage? I shouldn't have grown it here. No, there's a lot of things in the garden I put next to each other just to see what would happen. Oh, hey, look. It's a little friend. Maybe a little grasshopper, but it's not green. I'm not actually sure what it is. And honestly, I am not a fan of bugs at all whatsoever. So when it comes to bugs in the garden, I'm glad they're beneficial, but please stay away from me. All right, now let's go to this next bag. And the theme is Maya needs to weed. Now, I'm not really sure what is wrong with this eggplant. It's not necessarily, ooh, it kind of is a little crispy. I'm not sure why the leaves are doing this. However, I have not fertilized. That could be a reason. I do need to get in here and fertilize. It's just been so hot that now I'm worried about it. But I might have to just do it in the evening and water it in good. Here's celery. No, there's celery here. It's all along this border. And this is a cut and come again variety of celery. I want to collect one from the end. This is not one that you're going to see at a grocery store. This is a cut and come again. Still get that like crunch if you wanted to put it fresh or in salads, but there's so many cool different celery and food varieties that you're not going to get at the store when you grow them from seed. And it smells so fresh, so nice. The leaves, like everything, my husband, we love this in all of our stuff. Chickpea salad, any kind of salad, potato salad, whatever you're going to use celery for besides like putting peanut butter on it, which you could still probably dip this in good old peanut butter, but there we are. Okay, let's see now this, and here we've got, so there's that weird one that I have no idea what's going on with. And we have another eggplant, but it's kind of starting to curl, but not quite. I'm not sure. I thought it was due to lack of water, but now I'm thinking it's due to lack of nutrients. So like I said, I'm gonna have to fertilize. We've got a Buena Chica, or like a Mulata bell pepper, or not bell pepper, wow, hot pepper. This is going to be small and purple, hence of I really love how the leaves on this look. Oh my gosh, just so pretty. Nature is just a wonder. It's just artwork every single day. Some basil. This one, I have no idea what it is. No, I do know what this is. This is a banana pepper. I started this from seed late. Honestly, the mouse ate all the like friends, so there you have that. But we got one banana pepper. This is bell pepper, more cilantro, and back here is Anaheims. Let's see. Actually, I haven't checked out my Anaheims recently. Okay, it's got little flowers on it, so that's really pretty. Oh my word. Gotta get in here. I got volunteer tomatoes because this is where my beds were for my tomatoes last year. And I thought that they were marigolds because marigolds kind of have a same little feel. Oh my word. Get out of here, weeds. Okay. Oh no. See, this definitely needs nutrients in this bed. I think it's the bed, quite honestly. I'm gonna help you off, sir. Sorry, guy. Oh, this one too. And it looked like you had a little Anaheim pepper on it, and it is dying. Okay. Oh man, that's kind of sad. That is kind of sad. Okay, well, we know what to do, how to fix it. Hopefully how to fix it. We've got an onion right here. These are yellow Spanish onions, but I love the way that they look. It's almost like a braid, kind of like a weave. So onions are dope. Now, over here is my broccoli, and I am so worried about it because it's getting hot here. I am in Nebraska. Today it was 90. Tomorrow is going to be 90. A couple days 90. I don't have shade cloth on it. And this is the one that's going to be like cut and come again, because you can already see down here it is sending out a little side shoot. So for broccoli, the cool thing about it is that you have the head here. After you harvest the head, you're going to keep getting little broccolis just like this. And these are just as delicious. Like, I kid you not. So, so good. So this one, I don't want to harvest it too early, but you also don't, like right here, you do not want the flowers to open because that is it bolting. So I feel like it might have one more day just because it's been like 90 degrees here, but this is one of them. Let's go check out the other head. That was the first one that started to head up. Right here, you can see that these buds are tighter and you're not seeing as much yellow as you're seeing on this one. Oop, what are you, Mr. Fly? Hello. Welcome, sir or Mrs. So here we have that one, and it'll have side shoots. Let's see if there's any little side shoots. Oh, yeah, there is one. Even though it's so tiny, there's this little side shoot, the first one that's coming up. And we've got one more. Here's some more cilantro, which after your cilantro bolts, it'll flower like this, and then it'll go to seed, and then it'll make coriander seeds. And coriander is a spice that you can also use. So, I mean, multifaceted. All right, we've got some lettuce down here. And here's our last, right there, little broccoli guy. Hey, hey. Gotta love him. And we got more celery. And, ooh, what is that shallot doing? I kind of want to pick it. I find, you know, we're just going to go look at it. Just going to look at it. Because shallots are going to be faster to be done than my onions. You know what? I don't think it's ready yet either. But it's close-ish. It's not yet. Can you tell I am very impatient right now? All right, let's go to this bed. Now, over there is not just weeds. It's actually corn. And I'm from Nebraska, so we have to grow corn here, okay? Granted, there's corn abundant here. But I just feel like a real farmer if I have corn in my Nebraska corn. Do I spoon my onions? Okay, you're gonna have to tell me what spooning my onions is, because I need help then. I have no idea. And then, thank you, Table of Kings. Huge heads of broccoli. Yeah, man. I want them to get bigger, quite honestly. Okay, so here's this bed. Now, this is cabbage. It is super hot, and honestly, it's not going to do very well. This is a Brunswick variety, so it kind of balls up like that. But look at all these holes. I don't know why I did it. I just feel like I was overzealous and excited. And then up here are actually a mix of tomatoes and peas. Ooh, I need to stake that guy up. I'm gonna have to do that tonight. But I actually enjoy growing them on a trellis because it's kind of easy to handle and maintain. But here's some sweet peas. And I've learned with these is that the bigger and juicier they are, me and my buddy call them chunky. They're all in the chunky one. I'll have to find a good chunky one. They're sweeter. And I thought they were just sweeter at a small stage, but oh my gosh, like the exact variety is a sugar snap, a sugar daddy. Sugar daddy snap pea. There you go. How can you forget that? So if you want some really good snap peas, and they don't seem like they're gonna go out anytime soon. Sugar daddy. It's your daddy. Who doesn't like a sugar daddy? Come on. Okay. Sorry, I have bad jokes today. You still have to, Hudson, you still have to tell me what spooning your onions is because I am intrigued. And if it's going to help my onions grow. Okay, here you are. Take a spoon, go around the dirt of the onion. It's supposed to give this bulb space to get bigger. You know what? That makes a lot of sense. And I'm probably going to have to get in here and weed because I've got onions around here, but you can't tell. That's a great idea. Thank you. Thank you very much. I shall be spooning my onions soon. All right, back to the tour. Okay, so this trellis holds cucumbers and sugar daddy snap peas, and this is all lettuce. My theory is that it's going to be shaded because the corn's going to get so big, but gotta stay tuned to see if the theory is actually going to work. Also, question, if anyone knows, this is my sage, but why is it purple on the ends? That's not the variety. Maybe it's dead. As I get in here closer with the camera, maybe it is dying and just needs some nutrients as well. It's kind of the common theme in here. We also have thyme, which the thyme is looking so good. So let's see. Oh, and it looks like oregano. I put some oregano in here. Boom. And corn looks good. They usually say, oh, the saying, at least here in Nebraska, is knee high by the 4th of July, and this is past knee high. But also, this is a shorter variety. If you have been here for a bit, you've seen that like our corn was like taller than that. So here's this. It's just huge. Like, and I'm short. I guess I'm like 5'2", but this is probably 7 foot all the way up there. But we wanted to grow a smaller variety, you know, just to try it, kicks and giggles. Also, because we have a small space garden, if I'm going to like recommend a corn to someone, I want to know if the corn's going to work, you know, and how does it grow? Is it better? Should you just invest and get the tall one? So that's what keeps me up at night. Anyways, so this is the specific variety is Art Verrill's corn. So, and it's like a different version, like a sweet corn. So I'm excited for that. Here, I'm going to go around this way. Now, this is another part of the in-ground. Actually, we did not grow here last year, but a bed used to be right here. I've seen lots of sage get purple tips in the Colorado during the dry months. It grows wild there. It also starts to do so when ready to harvest a bit of the leaves. Oh, okay. But that is in Colorado, of course. Yeah, Colorado is very close. Granted, it's like 8 hours close. I know the climate is super dry, and I know a lot of people just got their like tomatoes in very recently. So that is wild. And thank you for sharing that. I appreciate it. Any tips or anything that I do not know, I love Impact because we all help each other because maybe we haven't grown certain things. Anyways, back to the tour. Here we go. So this used to be a garden bed. It got moved, and this was the dirt that was underneath it. So in here, I planted some green beans. Starting to come up. This is a jade green bean. I actually don't know how well this area is going to do. I'm just really experimenting, and I don't mind if it doesn't. I've also got some okra in here. Got red okra. I've got heavy hitter, and honestly, I need to bring this down to 2. What else? Now I started this pumpkin. It's a sad little pumpkin. Inside, okay? But I took too long to take it out of its soil block. So it is struggling, and it's putting on flowers way too soon. It's just trying to get a seed because it's like, alert, alert, this lady's trying to unalive us. So we are here to grow together, literally and mentally. 100%. And I love that you added mentally because I feel like that's what we miss. Mental health is taken like so minor. Like, yeah, we grow for our health, but we also, it's like, it's in turn just feeding so many things besides just your body. But here in Nebraska, I have seen somebody plant seeds right now, like by seed, so I might just rip these babies up. I got 2 of them on the end and just put some seeds in the ground. Honestly, I might just have way more. Oh, look at that. It flowered. It opened its flower today and it like has nothing. Oh, I'm just gonna take you out. See? That was in the soil block. It took too long. And like that was so easy to come out. So, oh. We'll try again. And I'm honestly, I'm gonna pull the plug. I'm gonna take this one out. I'm just gonna plant it by seed. Oh, this breaks my heart. Oh, like it's still, oh. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Okay. My sweet corn is about knee high. I've been feeling a lot happier lately with my garden activities. 100%. I even like when we've got a little one and we'll head over here to our in-ground. We've got a little guy, and even when he's sick, we sit outside. When we're sick, we sit outside because even just sitting with the sun is just so, oh, thought I saw a spider. Oh, nope, that's a wasp. All right, buddy, I'll come back that way. That's not my day. Oh, okay. So first of all, y'all, don't judge me. We already know the thing is that homegirl got a weed, but there is some stuff growing, and I also gotta get this up from that tornado that we had. I just gotta find a chunky snap pea, and I've got to harvest. Oh my gosh. Do y'all see? Wow. Oh my word. I'm just gonna take a minute to gaze at this wonder. Oh. Oh my gosh, guys, I hate wasps. I hate them so bad that they can, like, wherever they're at, he's over there right now. I'm like, you can have it. I just want a snap pea, my guy. And I'll let you go, okay? All right, let's take some for snacks on the road. I also love that because these are organic, I don't spray anything on them, which honestly sometimes sucks because you get things eaten, but then you can just kind of wipe them off, make sure there's no bugs on them, and eat them. So there's so many snap peas. This is just one side. Ooh, I love it. Also, we have so much dill. All of this dill was volunteer. I haven't planted dill in like 6 years, guys, okay? Like 6 years. The very first time I planted a garden, I planted dill, and this happened. When you let it go to seed, which, let me show you, if you haven't, what one going to seed. But I'm not going to let these go to flower this year. I want the flowers because they're pretty. There's beneficial, insects that come. But when it starts to go to seed, yoink, yeet, goodbye. No more. But look at that. It's just so cool. And while we're here, first of all, the beginning of the season, I didn't do anything with this. I just kind of, whatever. I didn't care. And then we've got some soybeans. Oh no, it said I'd reconnected. Okay, well, hopefully it's still here. Now, this looks like a complete atrocity. Honestly, it's like some kind of sea monster if you look at it really, really close. But this is Swiss chard that went to seed last year. So I grew it last year, didn't pull it, and I just let it go to seed because I'm going to save them. But if I can get close, each of those little pods were flowers. Let's see if I can get a better one. And they're going to dry, and they're going to turn into seeds. So this is one plant. There's probably 100 seeds per just this one all the way down. I've got like maybe 100 of them. This could potentially be 1,000 seeds of Swiss chard, and I only had to plant it once. So yes, there is a give and take of there's a space, and also, oh, there's a blue jay. I love being out here. I saw a woodpecker yesterday, a red-bellied woodpecker. There's a bluegill, wow, bluegill, that's on my mind. I want to go fishing, but a blue jay over there on the fence. And in here, we can't really see too well, but we're trying to get up close. Zinnia. We've got straw flower. Really excited for this straw flower. We've got some marigold. Got some cosmos. cosmos all throughout here. Now I scattered these seeds and then the weeds just kind of took over, but I didn't know where the seeds were. So now that they popped up, I can kind of weed around them. We've got calendula and calendula. So it is so very pretty. I'm actually gonna eat my snap peas. If you're new here, chunky one. So this one, the bigger they are, I feel like these snap peas, the more developed they are inside, the sweeter they are. It's a variety. If you're new, if you just got here, Sugar Daddy snap peas. It's the inside. I mean, this one's about to be sweeter than this little tiny one. Look at these mosquitoes. Oh, there's a difference. Sorry, y'all. It's kind of turned into a garden mukbang here. Maybe I'll do that. I'm just kidding. Let's go back to the tour. Okay, so right here, and another thing that shouldn't have been started in the spring, but is collard greens, because look at these holes. This is all from cabbage moth damage. So I'm gonna let it grow. Still gonna harvest it. I'm gonna grow it again in the fall time because I'm gonna have better outcome with it. Because like, look at that. That leaf is like not even formed yet and it's already eaten. So we probably won't end up eating this fresh, but what we will do with greens that are kind of get big, or like kale, is like we turn them into a powder. So this is still very, very good for you, even if it's not pretty. Or clean it super, super good, like you're supposed to clean all collards and just make you some collard greens. But I'm not a fan of collard greens. I was actually going to use these for like a collard green wrap, but my mama loves collard greens and she will take them no matter if they have holes, as long as they ain't got no caterpillars. All right, so next is this bed. And oh no, go away, random bed. Oh, this is not where I wanted you to go. Stay here right now. Okay. Y'all, I'm just chomping here. Let me swallow. Okay, so again, Maya needs to weed, but we have green beans and those are tobacco. So we got those tobacco. What are the temps like there? So our temps currently are, today was the high of like 91, low of 70, and it's supposed to be in the 90s all week. So we start, our last frost date is like probably now the beginning of April. So I don't know if that answers any questions. Okay, so theme of the thing, Maya needs to weed. But in here we have nasturtium. We got our first little flower. Came up yesterday, so it's looking beat up today. But I love nasturtiums. Also, you can make nasturtium salt with this because nasturtiums taste peppery. So beneficial as in companion planting, but also beneficial as in you could eat it. So I like things that have double meanings. So tobacco. And my husband is very excited because this is what he wanted to grow, is tobacco. And so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you follow our week in the garden, you saw that I messed up. And he was like, what are you doing? So I originally had, I want to say like 8. But he was like, no, they had to be 3 feet apart. So hence why there is 5 in here now. And on the internet, I didn't find really things that did well with tobacco, but there were no pros or cons. So just taking a gamble, and I put some dragon tongue green beans in here. So the thing about tobacco is, one, I have never seen tobacco grow, but we grew this from seed and it is just always sticky. So that is one of the things that I've noticed, is that like everything just kind of sticks to it. It's got little hairs, which you really probably can't see. There you go. It's got little tiny hairs that are like catching everything. Also, so some things that he's gonna do here is we're gonna dry it, we're gonna cure it, and my husband really likes cigars, so he's gonna try to wrap his own cigars. So we shall see. Okay, we have dragon tongue. I think that's all that's in this one. We'll head to the side of this one with the collards. Now this dead looking thing, which needs to get harvested, is actually seed. And this is spinach seed. So we get in here close. You'll see all those little pods. They used to be flowers, and then they used to be green. Uh-oh. And now there's seeds. Oh, wow. And they're all dried out. I love that. Let's put some back in here. Probably going to shake this a lot around the garden. This is a good variety for fall. I forgot the name right now, but what I'm going to do... Ooh, let's move you. Oh, all the roly-polies. Sorry, guys. Oh, and a spider. You can have it, spider. I don't need it right now. Let's see. Here we have a bell pepper. We have an eggplant, which is still kind of doing that little wraparound thing as those. It gets different kind of sun, and it's in different soil, so I'm kind of at a loss for words here. Also, Tulsi basil, also called holy basil. I love this stuff. This is good. This is like what they say is helpful. Oh no, that hose took down the pepper. Is helpful for depression. So don't take my word for it. Please do your research on any medicinal stuff. I'm not a doctor, letting you know, but that is what people have said. It's really good for enhancing your mood. And if you're a person that wants their mood enhanced, then maybe try some holy basil. I found help. I come here, I pick the leaves, I chew on it. My husband kind of does it as chewing tobacco, but it's nice. It kind of has a minty flavor. Let's see. I think that might be all, guys. So you're awesome. You're wonderful. Subscribe to the channel to see a week in the garden, but y'all are dope. Bye.